I wrote this book because it was a challenge. One of my great pleasures as a scholar is to continue to be a learner. I knew very little about play. And during my research, I found out that there are whole communities of scholars who are working in this field of play studies. I found that there are trajectories of research and understanding that are incredibly exciting and incredibly important in this field of play studies. But what I also found out was that there are very few scholars of religion, and I would say even fewer systematic theologians who are working in this field. So I found myself being introduced to this whole new field of study. I wrote this book to answer the simple question: what has play to do with our understanding of who we are as Christians? And I began to explore that. And my avenue of research took me to two fields that have been close to my heart and central to my research in my 3 decades as a scholar. And the first is systematic theology. And so I began to ask the question about play and its ability to give us a way of speaking about the more important fundamental questions of our faith in terms of our understanding of who God is, who Christ is, and what the church is, what the nature of the Holy Spirit is, and so forth. The second field of study that attracted me relative to the concept of play was literature, and especially African American literature. I've been a student of African American literature for as long as I've been a scholar. And so I find it very potent to look at African American literature and its creative potential for examples of what it means to play. And here I found two particularly fruitful texts. The first one certainly was Toni Morrison's suggestive essay called Playing in the Dark. And there she opens up a whole panorama of really what it means to play. As a matter of fact, I believe that she introduces the importance of what is called ludic criticism to our common and cultural discourse. The other text that I found to be critically important in terms of a literary text was Zora Neale Hurston's Their Eyes Were Watching God. I've read that text many times and I've taught it many times, but looking at it through the eyes of the concept of play opens up new vistas and panoramas of meaning for this text. But what I got out of both of these was that they can instruct us on how play can be constitutive in helping us live more humanely with one another and to unlock the creative potential that has been placed within us by our Creator.